I felt the lie before I heard it, the kind of lie that crawls under your skin and settles in your bones. My mother's voice drifted through the half-open door, a whisper dipped in poison. She's stronger. Better for you. Marry her instead. Her, my sister, and the man I loved. I remember standing there, frozen, feeling my heart split quietly, like fabric tearing under slow pressure. No screaming, no collapse, just a steady, cold realization I had been replaced by the two people who were supposed to protect me. They didn't see me listening, and I didn't let them. Not then. He wasn't perfect, but he felt right. The kind of right that makes you believe you've finally found your home after years of wandering. We met in a chaotic bookstore, both reaching for the same novel. He laughed. I laughed, a small collision that became the center of my world. I introduced him to my family far too early, blinded by the warmth I thought they'd offer. My mother studied him like he was an asset. My sister smiled too long. But I ignored the flickers of discomfort. Love has a way of dimming your instincts. Months passed. His calls shortened. His eyes drifted. His promises evaporated quietly, like steam from a cup of tea. I should have known. But it wasn't until that night, hearing my mother's voice pushing him toward my sister, that the truth hit me with surgical precision. He didn't resist, not even for a second. I didn't confront them. Confrontation gives people the illusion that they matter. Instead, I packed a small bag, walked out of that suffocating house, and never returned. I built my life like a fortress, piece by piece, brick by brick. Pain became fuel. Silence became strategy. I worked, studied, invested, failed, learned, and then rose higher than I ever imagined. Success came to me the way dawn comes, slow at first, then unstoppable. I bought a home my family once begged a landlord to fix. I created a business my mother once said I was too emotional to run. I married a man whose presence alone could silence an entire room. By the time I turned 30, I had rebuilt myself into a woman my past couldn't recognize. But revenge? Revenge waited patiently. The opportunity came wrapped in gold and applause. My own grand celebration, the anniversary of my company's biggest milestone. Every influential name in the city attended. I invited my family too, even them. When they entered the ballroom, their eyes scanned the place with a mixture of envy and confusion, as if they were walking into a life they'd thrown away. My mother clung to my sister's arm. My former boyfriend, now her husband, followed behind them, already sweating under the chandeliers. I greeted them with a smile sharp enough to cut glass. "You made it," I said softly. My mother stiffened, recognizing the calm in my voice. She'd heard it once before, the night my father left, and I didn't shed a single tear. But the real moment came when my husband stepped beside me. And their faces, God, their faces turned the color of ash. Because the man standing proudly next to me wasn't just my husband. He was their former dream, the one my mother once tried to chase for my sister, the one she said was too high for a girl like me, the one she schemed to place within reach of her favorite daughter. And now, he was mine. Not because I stole him, but because he chose me long before they even knew he existed. A man with power, intellect, and connections far beyond anything they'd imagined for themselves. My ex stared at him like he'd seen a ghost. My sister's smile twitched. My mother's fingers trembled. Perfect. I leaned in slightly, my voice a calm blade. "Funny, isn't it?" I said. My husband placed his hand on my back, a silent confirmation of everything I'd become. The room watched. They watched my past crumble in slow motion. They watched the three people who betrayed me realized they had gambled and lost everything. They watched me. Later, after the music softened and the lights dimmed into gold, my mother approached me. Her voice was thin, almost brittle. "We didn't know you would become this." I looked at her the way one observes a stranger. "I didn't become this," I said quietly. "I always was. You were just too blinded by your own ambitions to see it." Her lips parted, but no sound came out. My sister turned away. Her husband wouldn't even meet my eyes. 3 ghosts walking out of a life they once thought they controlled. That night, while standing on the balcony overlooking a city that now felt like mine, I felt no bitterness, no longing, no regret, just clarity. They broke me once, but I rebuilt myself into someone unbreakable. And the greatest revenge was making them witness it.